We are back again in the workshop for another day working on the beasts. So we're gonna, Michael's gonna TIG up my exhaust, which should hopefully give it a little bit more rasp. We're gonna put a V-band on it at a later date and put a downturn at the rear axle for when we're on track, because it's crazy, like with a back box and blast pipes, it's louder than just having a downturn at the rear axle with just a resonator. So that's the plan for that. Michael's got a little bit of a brake binding issue, so we're going to try and free that off as well, and then hopefully it might get some skids in. We've also got an ER34 next to me, that's one of the other guys. He's currently doing, I think he's putting an RB26 NA or 25, whichever one. It is a 25 Neo NA with GTR, ITBs and stuff, so that'll be a pretty cool build when it's done. Currently shaving the bay. So there we go, there's Michael in the mix, currently making a start on freeing off the brakes. Yeah! Yep, so I'm gonna eat some snacks because I'm a fat, and then we will make some progress hopefully. Tune in shortly for some updates.
Right, jobs for today. So I'm going to give Matty a hand with his exhaust. Got the TIG welder. We're going to weld that up, hopefully. And then for myself, when I took it out on a test drive the other day, we noticed that under braking it pulls hard left. So I believe that could be a sticky right caliper. So we're going to strip this down, take the caliper off. Not fully, but we're just going to re-bleed and have a look to see if it's moving in and out properly, give it a good clean up. Hopefully it will start working again. Right, caliper's off. We are missing dust seals on that piston, so that could be what the issue is, but I'm going to give it a clean up, push it in and out a few times and see if it loosens it up and see if we can tell if it is that's the issue. So yeah, keep watching.
We've got some much more peaceful music on today, rather than the usual drum and bass and whatnot.
Joe Rastafari.
And all that. Bumbagla! Right, we're in. Just gonna try to get a bit more force. Tell me when, Mike.
Yeah, go on.
Oh?
Yeah. Keep going.
Only one piston moving. That's not ideal, is it, ladies and gentlemen?
So we'll cover it in WD, do that a few times, and then hopefully it'll loosen itself.
Fingers crossed.
Otherwise, caliper rebuild inbound.
Oh dear, we don't want to be rebuilding calipers. Mike's got a drift day next month as well, so time's ticking. I just say engine brake and use the hydro personally. Obviously that's not feasible, don't do that.
Right, so strip the caliper down, press the pedal a few times, and we've realised that one of these pistons is completely seized and then that one is a little bit sticky. So being as I've got a drift day in 2 weeks, I'm going to need to either rebuild it or find a new caliper. So I've already purchased a rebuild kit. So I'm guessing there'll be a video coming soon of rebuilding the S14's front caliper. One positive for Wisefab, it's easy to work on things like brakes because you can just put it on angle and get to everything. So we're going to move jobs now because I can't do much else with that at the minute. Right, so we've got the welder set up, all ready to go.
Mike's on the vlog hype as well.
Oh.
Hi fellow vlogger.
Hello friends.
Yeah,
So yeah, Matty's just filming the plan of what we're doing, and then I'll film the plan of what I'm going to be doing. So we're going to tack his exhaust in place that's there, and then bring it over to the table to weld it up. So this is my little setup, pretty basic, just an AC DC TIG. Yeah, so I can't really say much more.
Okay, so that's what was on there previously, the big one, and we're going to change it to this far smaller one with blast pipes. So hopefully she should sound pretty good. It's going to have to get chopped off square with the subframe, because obviously we're going to lose this 90-degree bend now. I've got a few pie cuts here, and we are going to just tweak it to come out. But yeah, let's have a start up and see how she sounds. Right, so we're sat in my car without any back box on it. Fucking hell, give me 2 seconds. Get this steering wheel on. Sat in the car with no back box on it, so you can have a little listen to what it sounds like. That's like 4,000 RPM that we hit then. That was £5 So, get out, do a little sound clip from outside. Yeah. Right, so we'll have a look under the car to get a rough idea of what's going off. So, this little bit of heat shields there because it bangs off the subframe currently. But yeah, we're using a Profusion exhaust, very small silencer at the back, into what will be blast pipes. These are some old ones that I used a long time ago. Chopped them up, and then basically just making the same thing again but with a silencer. But yeah, we can have a look under the rear. Everything's solid mounted, all billet bushers and everything from Lexi brake. It's got a Chinese copy, Cusco, what's it called, diff cover. We got Lexi brake arms in here. I can't remember who these are from. Can't remember. But we got the Alcons up there. But whoever this company is, if I can remember the name, I'll put it here. And these arms from the same guys. These are Hard Race. It's got Driftworks camber arms up the top. You can see, I don't know how dark it's going to be. Same that side. Oh yeah, this is a IS250 diff welded. It's an automatic one with IS220D shafts. I think we're using that. I think this is IS300 prop maybe. You have to use a shorter prop, whatever it is. AN6 fuel lines throughout. Got inline fuel filter here. The factory one doesn't have it. We got solid or race, not solid, but upgraded gearbox mount there. We got the Vibrotechnics. That's the same up the front there as well. What else do we have underneath? We got extended lower arms. This is the only bush on the car that's not solid. Extended lower arms. We got Driftworks caster arms, GS300 out of tie rods. We got the Lexi brake little angle adapter thing. We got shortened spindles. We got rack spaces in here. What else have we got? Here we got the Alcon 6 pots on the front as well with Evo discs. Big wing baffled sump there. It's all got trapdoors and stuff in it. There's the world's biggest air filter from... Who's it from? Gotta look bold there. That's from... Can't remember. We'll put that in here as well. There's a big massive, I think it's 7-inch bell mouth in there as well. All fabricated by Chris at Leadfoot Racing. We've got remote mounted oil filter housing there. All this kit is from my good friend Ross that owns a company called Levels Racing. He's just started competing again. He won the Scottish Drift Champs a few years ago and also competed in the BDC when it was a thing. Yeah, electric fans and all sorts. Super dark under here, so probably won't see much. But yeah, there's a 4-inch downpipe that Michael welded together. It's huge. It's like pretty much straight off the back of the turbo. Not sure if you can see it up there, possibly. Lighting's going to be atrocious. We'll try and mess with it in post. Yeah, that's it. in a nutshell. So yeah, we'll get this sorted. Yeah, you might be able to see some of my tube work that I did. So not only does it have this massive cross member here that ties the two chassis legs together, it's also got like nicely dimple dyed stuff. It's all been seam sealed, and up here there's another, you can't really see it, but where the rear seats used to be, there's another big thing bolted in across the whole chassis. Mike's on the vlog hype as well. Hi fellow vlogger.
Hello friends.
But yeah, we'll just cut all this footage together. It's so much easier having more than one camera. Get all the angles, all the info, and it makes every job 5 times longer. Right, we just got an absolute array of people here to help get this sorted, but Mike's put a few tacks on this first bit. So we're just working his way back, tack this next bit up, and we'll drop it all off and get welded up on the bench. You need to move over. Right, Michael's back. Sweet. Right, Michael's going to bang a few tacks on this, and then that should be good to go. And close my eyes.
Happy?
Yeah. Banging a couple on him here. Still going, are you done?
That should be alright.
Sweet. So that's all tacked up. And then just need to cut these to my desired length. Easy peasy. There is the exhaust in Michael's capable hands. Reason why I'm not tigging it is because that looks horrendous. The other side's not, it's not that bad in places. This is my first ever go at TIG welding. Obviously I absolutely cooked it. It could have been worse, could have been a hell of a lot better. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm not taking it. So yeah, it's not very pretty at all. But yeah, Dime Stacks Mike's gonna do this for us. Yeah, I'm gonna go and cut these a little bit longer, and then we'll make a decision on length. Right, we'll leave that there recording while I go and chop some stuff up.
Matty!
I'm gonna have to get you to come and turn this exhaust so I can get to like the other sides of it.
They're fucking pretty then. Look at this! Look at this bloke! Wait, let me see me scream. At one point, let's get out the light. At one point, a professional welder told Michael to put the TIG down. That same individual can't weld for shit. This guy can. Self-taught. Remember that. That needs to be moved then, doesn't it? Where do you want to go? Bang opposite.
Just like 180, yeah. And then we'll work the rest out when we do it.
Let's lay it down so I'm not moving. Put one there. I'll be all out now, won't I? I got bored of doing it. I think I did it 50 times on that trip. So we seen there were about 6 inches of tungsten stuck out trying to get in between it. I don't care! Melt it together.
Go back that way a little bit.
Right, so that's all welded up now. Nice, pretty rainbow dime stacks. This side is a little bit trickier. But still a good job. Bosh.
So, finished welding up part of it. So we've got a few dimes on there, a few better dimes on there. And then Matty's just chopped some extra pipe to use as blast pipes at the back. And he's cleaning them up, and then I'm going to weld them on, and then we can fit it back up and see how it is.
Right, so that's one welded on. They might be a little bit long. We don't know until we get on the car, but we don't want to be taking it on and off, on and off, on and off, trying to figure it out. So Michael's just been and sharpened some tungsten, and then we're going to get this other side on, and then yeah, then it's refit it and take it for a spin and see how she sounds. Looks far nicer than that abomination that I previously welded, but we'll forget about that. That was a first attempt. Don't care. Everybody starts somewhere, and then hopefully in the near future I'll be able to do nice pretty little welds like Michael did there, but he's not done any TIG in months, so not bad at all. Yeah, we'll get it fitted on, see how she sounds. So we're just getting a couple of little sound clips, just so people can see what it sounds like. The exhaust is getting cut down, so don't have a fucking meltdown when you see it. It's too long currently, so it is going to get cut down. Let me just sort out some form of tripod. So yeah, there she is. We'll get a little clip of revving it. Another video outside, because obviously it's going to sound way different inside this building than it does out there, and then you can see what it's going to sound like, hopefully. Okay, so we've got her outside. She's absolutely fucking filthy, but she 110% needs cutting down because she is ginormous, so that will be addressed. It's like twice as long as it needs to be. Yeah, there she is. We'll get a little video how it sounds from the back.
So I don't know how much you can hear, but we're going to go take it for a test drive with the new exhaust on. It's not fully complete yet. We still need to put a couple of hangers on there, but it's pretty much where it needs to be. It's where it wants to be. It's the length, the size, blah blah blah, and it sounds more to Matty's taste, not so much mine. If I was 10 years younger, maybe.
Yeah, it's a bit loud.